Hidden inside these silent humming giants, sugar transforms into over 100,000 swirling candies every single hour, a display of precision and speed most kitchens could never imagine. But one small miscalculation in this system can halt everything in seconds. With so much at stake, what does it really take to feed this unstoppable river of sweetness? Bulk sugar arrives in tankers and massive bags, each shipment destined for towering silos that dominate the factory's first floor. Here, the air is filtered and pressurized, keeping stray particles and moisture out as the raw sugar is offloaded. Pneumatic lines hiss to life, pulling sugar upward and across the building, never touching open air. Inside the silos, aeration systems keep the contents dry and free-flowing, preventing clumps that could jam downstream operations. Automated gates and screw conveyors quietly measure out exact amounts, transforming what was once an unpredictable ingredient into a controlled inventory. Each batch is tracked by lot, logged by sensors, and sealed away until the line calls for more. Even before the first grain dissolves, the process is about precision and hygiene. Every step is engineered to protect both product and pace. Recipe control begins in a room lined with stainless tanks and digital readouts. Here, every ingredient, including sugar, glucose syrup, water, acids, colors, and flavors, is measured with precision. Bulk sugar drops from the silo into a scale hopper perched on load cells, weighing each charge to the gram before release. Liquid glucose and water flow through meters that track every milliliter, their ratios set by stored recipes inside the plant's control system. Micro-ingredients like citric acid or colorants are dosed by automated pumps, each calibrated to deliver just the right amount for the batch size. A food process engineer reviews the panel, confirming the numbers against the digital recipe recall. Once verified, the system opens the valves, sending the exact blend into the dissolver below. This careful arithmetic ensures that every batch starts identical, setting the foundation for a steady, controlled syrup flow into the cooker, where heat and chemistry will soon take over. Superheated syrup rushes from the dissolver into a stainless steel cooker, where steam jackets push the temperature past 135 degrees Celsius in less than a minute. Here, water must leave the mix, fast. Instead of boiling for hours like in a kitchen, this syrup spends only seconds in the cooker, never long enough to scorch or darken. The real transformation happens as the liquid stream plunges into a vacuum chamber. Under deep vacuum, water flashes off instantly, dropping the temperature and leaving behind a dense plastic mass that is almost pure sugar. The vacuum flash not only speeds up evaporation, it protects color and flavor, locking in brightness and aroma that would be lost at higher temperatures. The mass thickens to a glossy, molten ribbon, ready to be shaped. Every second, this process repeats. Syrup in, water out, plastic mass flowing, setting the pace for everything that follows on the line. A molten ribbon of candy mass feeds directly into the forming zone, where the line's real velocity becomes visible. Servo-driven depositors pulse in precise intervals, each cycle just 40 milliseconds. In that instant, dozens of nozzles release identical drops into waiting molds, or extruders push glowing ropes onto conveyors for rapid cutting. Multi-head systems multiply the effect, so a single line can shape hundreds of pieces with every motion. Rotary formers spin in perfect sync, stamping out rows of candies as fast as the mass arrives. The plant's production manager calls it controlled chaos, a dance of machines where one misstep could jam the entire flow. Cycle time isn't just a number here, it's the heartbeat of the factory. With every round, another wave of perfect shapes races forward, each destined for the cooling tunnels. At this pace, the line easily passes 100,000 pieces an hour, every one measured, cut, and molded with almost no human touch. The scale is relentless, the rhythm unbroken, and the only limit is how fast the next stage can cool and set the flood of new candies. Formed candies travel in perfect rows into the cooling tunnels, where temperature and humidity shift in carefully controlled stages. Multi-zone climate systems manage each meter of the tunnel, holding the air just right, never too cold, never too dry, to avoid cracks or sticky surfaces. Sensors track every detail, logging the journey from molten to solid. As the candies emerge, an array of high-speed cameras and vision systems inspects every single piece. Misshapen or off-color candies are instantly diverted by air jets, with typical reject rates held below 2%. The QA lead calls this the line's benchmark. Every piece, every hour, checked without pause before release to packaging. High-speed wrappers spin at hundreds of pieces per minute. Each candy swept from the inspection belt into a synchronized sleeve. Buffer conveyors create a cushion between forming and packaging, absorbing hiccups so the upstream line never stops. Programmable logic controllers manage this choreography, holding back surges and releasing waves of product as soon as the wrappers are ready. Between shifts, clean-in-place systems flush syrup lines and sanitize tanks using hot water and steam. Steam is the plant's biggest energy draw after cooking. Every surface must meet zero residue standards before the next run, keeping uptime high and contamination risks low. Today, machines pour out over 100,000 candies an hour, precision measured in sweetness. Behind every wrapper, industry shapes what we crave next. The future of flavor is engineered, not imagined.